Elon Musk has achieved unicorn status in the tech world, a mythical, unattainable creature churning out one great tech invention after another. Here to share insight on the lessons other managers can learn in encouraging innovation, Ashlee Vance. Now, we know that Musk has SpaceX, Tesla, the list just goes on. What do you think is his underlying motivation in building these great innovations?
I mean, well, it sounds sort of silly to some people. His ultimate life goal is to build a colony on Mars. He thinks humans need a backup plan for the species in case something goes horribly wrong. But, this is sort of emblematic of the mission statement he gives all his companies. Tesla is sort of to combat global warming. Solar City, his solar panel company, is the same sort of thing. And so, one thing Elon has used throughout his entire career is to give his companies this very, very massive mission, something that employees can really buy into. And, it seems to be a way that he's able to get the most out of his employees and to really work them hard.
Okay. Now, it's one thing to have a great idea, but actually scaling a great idea is a difficult task. Why do you think that he does it better than others?
Well, it's sort of been a learning process along the way. I mean, when he was at Zip2 and PayPal, sort of his internet startups before, he was really forced out as the CEO. He was not a fantastic manager of people. Tesla has almost gone bankrupt many, many times. And SpaceX has been a little more stable of a story, but certainly, a very tough project. And so I think Elon's learned to manage people better over time and then also to sort of delegate tasks better. At both Tesla and SpaceX, there's somebody who takes care of kind of the day-to-day operations. And then Elon makes it, his mission really to deal with the most pressing problem facing either company at any one time.
So he knows his strengths clearly.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's had to come to terms with that over time. And during the internet years, it took him a while to sort of face up to some of his weaknesses. But, when we talked, I mean, he consciously tries to improve things like his timing on projects, sort of how he encourages people. This is definitely top of mind.
Absolutely. So now, of course, you talk in the book about a future project, right? That's the $1 billion Google Fidelity infrastructure project that he's embarking on. So what do you think he's going to take from the strategic executions he's done in the past into this heady project?
Well, like anything, this is sort of to build a space internet, I guess you'd call it. It's thousands of satellites that would surround the Earth, beaming down the internet to people so that everyone can get sort of fiber optic speeds no matter where you are. And like all of Elon's other projects, I mean, it's his grandiose vision. It's something that he's promised a ton of stuff up front and is just setting out working on it. His advantage here is that he does have this team of thousands upon thousands of the brightest engineers on the planet. And so I know for a fact they're already working on the satellites that will power this thing, and Elon has the rockets to take them up. But this will be an immense challenge. And I suspect also, like a lot of things in Elon's world, it will take a bit longer to pull off than he initially lets on.
Do you think his crowning technological achievement is ahead of him still? Is it this project?
Well, no, I mean, I think it could be a few things, and absolutely, it is ahead of him. I think he's accomplished an incredible amount at the age of 44. But, if he was to go into the ultimate pantheon of inventors, I think we'd have to see a much more mainstream electric car. I think we would want to see reusable rockets. The space internet would be an incredible achievement. I mean, ultimately, that's like a backup for the entire internet. And he has a couple other ideas cooking, but, any one of those three, or if Solar City sort of blankets the Earth in solar panels, I think would really elevate him and sort of how we think of him in history.